Going to your doctor doesn't work anymore. Everybody has complaints about doctors. I go there, they don't understand what's happening. They just prescribe more pills, and then they send me home, and then I have the same issues, or I have a new issue. This isn't a doctor issue. Doctors are trained to diagnose, to see the symptom, and then to give you a pill or recommend you for surgery or to send you to a specialist. That's all. That's the only thing doctors are trained for. So why are you asking them to tell you what's going on with you? Your body has billions of cells. The blood flows. You have arteries. You have veins. You have 72,000 energy points in your body. And I could go on and on and on about all the rest of them. But it gives you a little picture of the fact that the doctor can't do that much for you because he can't see inside your body. A blood test, unless it's super specific for a certain condition, doesn't tell you a lot. So these are the tools doctors are using. So don't go to them and expect everything or them to tell you everything, because most of the time they're guessing of what's happening. That's their training, so let's not blame them for that. But there is a world where doctors fit in, and that's where we all work together. So modern medicine is amazing for, let's say, emergency, surgery, blood tests, things like that. So it has a place, but most of the time we don't need that because it doesn't tell us much. But that world can work within the world of Ayurvedic medicine, for example, and natural medicine, Chinese medicine, because we're taking into account your physical health, your mental health, and your spiritual health. So then we can add modern medicine to that repertoire and it will make it complete, because then you're not only going to the doctor and trying to get an answer. You'll be able to get your answers and treatments, because in yoga and yoga therapies, we have thousands of practices, from breathing practices to yoga practices to chanting practices to mantras, all kinds of things. So we have way more tools. In Ayurvedic medicine, we're examining the body. We're examining to look at the eyes and the skin, the tone, and how somebody walks, and what's going on inwardly with the person. Because your whole map of your inside is on the outside of your body, especially on the skin and your eyes and your tongue and all that. So I think the new way to start looking at modern medicine is within a framework of holistic medicine, so that it has its place. So if we need surgery, we need an ambulance, or we need some emergency, straight away it can help us. And the 99% of our life that we don't need it, we turn to natural medicine and we work through body, mind, and spirit. Because if our body's well, but our mind is agitated, our bodies will have an issue, because the mind is connected to the body. And if our bodies are having an issue and it gets severe, then it affects our mind. And spiritually, meaning who are we, where are we going, what are we doing in this lifetime, we also need to know that answer, because that adds to our peace and our life and our tranquility in knowing ourselves. So I would suggest that you start looking at your health more from the well-being standpoint of view, meaning it's not longevity and it's not health, it's well-being, which encompasses all these different levels. So you have all the tools you need, you have all the knowledge that you need, and you'll move away from information into knowledge and wisdom. And that's where you start to really feel the well-being in your lifestyle.